Welcome back to my studio. I'm Yvette Mecca. Let's go. I am here to answer the daunting question of why I have four signatures in my journal. And here's the answer. Why not? I journal daily. If not daily, throughout the week, I'll jot down notes here and there. And at the end of the week, I'll add everything into my journal. So here I am showing you the inside of the cover, and I am auditioning a few of the panels that will be going inside because I had already started and figured why not just add you all along this journey with me because it's going to be my first time calling it a daily December journal per se. I will be adding prompts to keep me busy if I don't have anything going on that particular day. But for the most part, I am going to be adding a combination of both journaling as well as prompts. I'm running a little behind with this journal, yet I will catch up. That is my goal to participate in December. Okay, so work with me. Right now, I am going to be cutting out the inside panels. I'm going to number them so that I'll know who's who and what's what, because again, there will be four signatures. So I'm going to speed up this part and I will be right back. I have all the panels ready to go. It's a matter of just inking around the edges and gluing everything down. I should have had a baby wipe because this glue can get really sticky really fast, yet it does dry fast. I will give it that. Everything is set and ready to go. As you can see, the front and the back cover fold in. That is where two signatures will go, and then there will be two in the middle. I am sizing up these offcut bits. They can be belly bands in the future. I was thinking pockets, but the contrast doesn't work for me. So I will be putting them to the side for now. If you are still here with me, I truly appreciate you. Thank you for all that have returned to see what I'm up to, and thank you for those that are new to my channel. It's time to create those mysterious four signatures that I talked about in the beginning. I'm going to filter through all the pages, all the papers, at least twice. Some are shorter than others. They are all pre folded in half. This first round of filtration, I'm going to call it, is just to separate the longer, taller pieces from the shorter, wider pieces. Once I do that, I'll do it one more time and repeat. And I will, at that point, divvy out the papers that are going to go into the signatures. I have set aside papers for the signature cover as well as the middle of the signature. So I'm going to allocate 6 pages for the signature and then the other two, which will be the cover as well as the center of the signature, giving me a total of 8. Because they are made of cardstock, it's going to make it a little bulkier than I would prefer. Yet I know that I'll be adding more pages, tip-ins, folders, not folders, but tip-ins and envelopes, decorations, all kind of ephemera, which is going to make it even more chunky, which I like. So I went ahead and I made the cover for the signature as well as the insert or the center of the signature. So that is what you're looking at here. I just went ahead and did that prior or off camera because as you can see, sorting through the paper can be intense. Well, a little overwhelming for me because I have so many papers to choose from. So some things I will either cut out, speed it up, or we'll walk through it and figure it out together. Here I'm just separating each signature with the cover as well as the center for the signature. Sometimes I will start with the signature cover and filter in the papers that way, or I will start with the center of the signature and work backwards. So just depends on what I grab first or what I already have in my hand, which direction I'm going to go. So right here, I am starting with the cover, and I'll do that for all four signatures. Let's wrap up this last signature, and then I'll show you what it's going to look like inside of the journal thus far. I think because I am an overthinker when it comes to this process, it's I have to make sure that the papers are where they need to be when it's time to use them, if that makes any sense. I enjoy writing more than anything when it comes to just dealing with my mental health. So for me, I need more writing papers than decorative papers because if you haven't noticed, there's not a lot of decorations going on, but I'll make up for it with the ephemera. So here is the journal all together with the three signatures I started out with. Then I realized, no, that's not going to work for me. So this, my friend, is how they came to be four. So now, after doing my dry fitting, I am going to fasten these babies in with this first signature starting to the right. I want to make sure everything is nice and tight. And I'm going to clip everything down and just do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I'm pretty sure you have heard of them. If you haven't, I'll show you right here. I'm going to use some wax thread, 3 times the length of the journal or 3 times the length of the signature. Why? I'm still not convinced because by the time I'm finished with this stitch, I have so much thread left over. I know that I have enough thread for wiggle room, but it is just excessive the amount of thread that I have left over. I'm going to take my awl and I'm going to line up the signature with the center of that panel, the back panel. So I'm going to go through the middle and make 3 holes through the signature and through the back panel of the journal itself. So I'm coming out the back side and I'm going to make 2 more holes at the top and at the bottom. Down the bottom and then through the center. Coming through that center, one of the tricks that I use is I hold the tail in the opposite direction of where the tail is coming through. That way they won't get hooked on each other because you don't want to split the thread, and then you're just gonna have to start all over. And another thing is you don't want it super duper tight because it doesn't have any wiggle room to grow. You want it tight, but give it some a little room. And I'm going to come through that center, opposite side of the thread that's already there. If that doesn't happen, just simply loop it through and make sure a tail is on either side, either end. Give it 2 ties and we're done. Sometimes the simplest thing is the easiest thing. We don't want to make it complicated. So what are we about to do? You guessed it. Rinse and repeat. We're going to do that for the rest of the signatures. But here's where it gets tricky. And this is what I was talking about when I said, oh, no, 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 no. This is way too thick for me. So since I have 4 um, pieces that I made, I decided that here is where I'm going to divide it into 2, where I'm going to have 2 covers and 2 pieces for the center. And you see me here just dividing it among them, among the 2. Time to fasten the last signature in, but I can't do anything without a needle. Oh, here we go. So once again, 3 times the length of the signature through the middle, up the top, back down, and through the middle again. And that will complete the pamphlet stitch. Ladies and gentlemen, she is all done. Now we have 4 signatures. 2, 3, and the back panel holds the fourth. So once I close the first front panel, I'll do the same to the back and close her entirely. And even though it may look like it's overstuffed, but it's not. We have plenty of room to grow. We are not centered. We're not even on that spine, but that's okay. That's okay. I will be fully prepared come next year. My health took a little dive. We're still here. Thank you so much for hanging in here with me. I appreciate you for doing so. If you enjoyed the content, please like, share, and subscribe.